Classroom is a free web-based learning platform developed by Google, where teachers can run a class online, create curriculums, and share assignments with students in a paperless way. The platform simplifies teacher-student collaboration by leveraging the various G Suite services like Google Docs, Sheets, and Slides. Who can use Google Classroom? Basically, anyone with Google account can use Google Classroom. Organizations using G Suite for education, non-profits, schools, independent educators, homeschoolers, administrators, and families are all eligible to use Google Classroom. Teachers and students are primary users and can access Google Classroom through a school account. How to set up a Google Classroom. Anyone who has a personal Gmail account can set up Google Classroom by following these steps. Open a web browser. Then open your Google account. Click on the 9 dots on the top right corner, which contains all the G Suite applications, and click on Google Classroom. You will enter a dashboard. Click the plus sign on the top right and choose Create Class. Enter details: class name, section, subject, and room. Give a class name that your students can easily identify with. For instance, MIL class. Click Create. You have now created your classroom. Your Google Classroom has 4 tabs: Stream, Classwork, People, and Grade. How to change the theme of your Google Classroom. On the Stream tab, click Select Theme. On the gallery, you may choose whatever theme you prefer. There are a lot of themes available here in different subject area. You may select from General tab, English and History, Math and Science, Arts, Sports, and others. Once you have selected your preferred theme, click Select Class Theme button. Then you have your new design. You may also customize it by uploading your own design. To do this, you must have a ready photo of your design stored in your local drive. Click Upload Photo. You may drag a photo here, or you may click the Select a Photo from my computer button. Locate the file from your local drive. Once located, select it and click Open. Crop the image by dragging the region here, then click Select Class Theme button. Now you have your customized design. Class Setting. To access on Class Setting, just click the Setting icon. It will show you the class details. You can change the details here. On the lower part is the General Setting. On the class code, you can display, copy, reset, or disable it. On Stream, you can let your student post and comment only, or only teachers can post or comment. On Classwork on Stream, you can choose any setting here, whichever is applicable to your class. You can on or off show deleted items. You can generate Google Meet link here if you want to have live classes via Google Meet. You can on or off the visible to students. On the lowest part is the grading setting. You can choose a grading system here. For instance, weighted by category. You may on or off this. You may add grade categories by clicking this and the percentage. If you are done with the setting, click Save. Now that you already set up your Google Classroom, you may now invite people in your class. How to invite students with your class. One way of inviting students in your classroom is, you may click the People tab. Click on Invite Student icon. A dialog box will appear. Type the student's email, then click Invite. The students will receive an invitation email from you. Once found, they must click Join. A dialog box will appear. The students must click Join. Another way of inviting students is by giving them the class code through other communication means, such as FB Messenger, SMS, and others. You may find the class code in Stream tab. You may click the display icon to have a larger display of the code. Once the student have the class code, students may open their Google account. Click on the 9 dots on the top right corner, which contains all the G Suite applications, and click on Google Classroom. On the dashboard, click the plus sign on the top right and choose Join a Class. A dialog box will appear. Student must enter the code given by the teacher, then click Join. The Stream tab is where you can see all recent assignments and announcements. The Stream functions like a social media platform, with most recent posts filling in at the top. On this part, it shows all the upcoming work due to do, how to post an announcement. Click on the speech bubble, share with your class. Type in the announcement. You may add attachment on your announcement. You may attach a file from your Google Drive, a URL, file from your computer storage, or even a YouTube video. Once you are done, you may click Post to post the announcement right away, or Schedule to schedule your announcement on the specific date and time. Or you may save it as draft. If you have many classes and you have the same announcement for different classes, you may do it at once by selecting all the classes you want to post the announcement. By clicking in the 3 vertical dots here, you may move in the top your announcement if applicable, or you may edit your announcement, or you may delete the announcement, or you may copy the link. Students can reply to your announcement. However, by clicking the 3 vertical dots in Student Reply, you may delete the student's reply, or you may mute the student from replying. The Classwork tab becomes your primary workspace. This is where you'll create assignments, questions, and materials for your students. Use topics to organize classwork into modules or units. Order the work the way you want students to see it. In order to create new classwork, just click on Create button. Select Assignment, type in the title of your assignment, then your instruction. You may attach a file from your Google Drive, a URL, a file from your local drive, or even a YouTube link. You may also create using Google Docs, slides, sheets, drawings, and forms. You may allow the student to view the file. Student can view the file but cannot change the document. Edit the file. Student can make changes to the single documents. Or the best thing you may do is to make a copy for each student. It will provide a copy for each student to edit individually. On this part, you may assign it on specific students of yours or to all your students. Or you may select different classes at once to assign the same assignment. You may assign points on it or ungrade it, whichever is applicable. If you have grade category here, you may assign it too. You may schedule the due date for submission on specific date and time. You may assign the topic here. You may add rubric for scoring here. You may also check this box if you want to check plagiarism from their work. Once done with all the settings, you may click Assign. It will be posted in students' Google Classroom right away. Or you may schedule it on specific date and time to be posted on students' Google Classroom. Or you may save it as a draft so you may edit later. You can also create a quiz assignment. The quiz assignment option allows you to create a Google form if you wish to create a quiz without leaving Google Classroom. The Google form is stored in the Classroom folder in the specific class folder. You can also create a questions, which allows you to post questions for your students and allow them to respond on it. Next, the material. It allows you to post attachments or materials that the student may use to fully understand the lesson. Their use allow you to use your posts in your other classes. And the topic option is a great way to organize all your posts here in Classwork into categories. You can create a topic based on a unit, type of assignment, or other organizational option that makes sense to you. Under the Classwork tab, you may view the class drive folder. You may see all the attachments that you attach with all your posts. The calendar for your class with all the due dates you created for all the assignments. Note that every time you post an assignment, quiz assignment, question, or materials in classwork, it will automatically post an announcement to the stream and sends an email to your students. Under People tab, it allows you to see all of the teachers and students in your class. It also allows you to add teacher or student by clicking the invite button. It also allows you to email the student by clicking the 3 vertical dots here, or by selecting students using the check boxes and click action button, then select email. And a composed new message will prompt to you. You may also remove or mute student by selecting here. Student Google Classroom. Let us take a look on Students Google Classroom. It displays the subject, section, teacher's name, and task to be done. It has 3 tabs only: the Stream, Classwork, and People. On Stream tab, it shows the upcoming task to be due soon. Student can also post in a class if the teacher permits it. All the posts made by the teacher, either assignment or announcement, are all displayed in the stream. The student can also comment on teacher's post if the teacher permits it. He can also delete the message. On Classwork tab, the student has also the Google Calendar and the class drive folder. The classwork shows all the materials, questions, quizzes, assignments posted by the teacher. If the students encounter a question from the teacher, click on the View Question. Then answer the question. Then the student must click the Hand In. Student can make a private message to the teacher or a class message. After handed in the assignment, he may view the answers of his classmates. If the student encounter a quiz assignment in Google Form, click View Assignment. Answer the quiz in the form and submit. He may view his score. And if the student encounter an assignment, click Assignment, then go to your work and click the attached file and answer it. Then go back to the classwork page and click Hand It and turn it on anyway. Woohoo! No work due in! On People tab, it shows his teacher and classmates. Let us now check again the teacher's classroom. On the teacher's classroom, you will fill all the tasks that will be due soon here. Let us click this one. This student has no grade yet. You may check his assignment by clicking here. As to Google check, there is no flag passages. You can now post your private message and click Return, enable for the student to receive his score for this assignment. Since the quiz assignment has no score yet, we can check their scores in their classwork tab, then class drive folder, then select the specific quiz assignment, and then click Response. It will show all the scores of the student who took the quiz. Then you may go back to the student work and input the score. You may click All Students if only are turned in their assignment, then click Return. You may check other tasks by clicking View All. Make sure that you will always return our scores of all students who turned in their task. Last is the Grade tab. It shows the only grade book for the students' work. You may also check here their assignment by clicking View Submission. And that is all. I hope with this information provided, you may create and utilize your own Google Classroom. Thank you.